So some of you might have heard of this YouTube duo called Raka Raka. And if you haven't, just let me give you a little bit of a quick background. Raka Raka is a channel run by two twin brothers named Danny and Michael Filippo. They were always really interested in being filmmakers, but ended up creating this YouTube channel that got a lot of traction and were really just deep into making YouTube videos for years and years and years until COVID came around and they weren't really making YouTube videos that much anymore, so they developed a script and made a movie. But the thing with these YouTube videos is that they're just not your average crappy YouTube video. Like, these are well edited, pretty good effects, especially for YouTube standards, and incredibly, incredibly violent. So when I heard that their new movie, Talk to Me, was getting into Sundance and then being released by A24, the studio who has now released 2 Best Picture winners in Everything Everywhere All at Once and Moonlight, I was just absolutely sold and stoked to finally get a chance to see this movie. And even though I was so excited for this film and really anticipating it, it surpassed my expectations by quite a bit. This is definitely the best horror film of the year so far, and I really don't see it being passed up at all.
There you are.
What's crazy is that they really embrace the fact that they come from YouTube. Especially one thing I really noticed was the sound design. Every bit of sound is just larger than life. Every slap, every stab, every door slam. You know, it doesn't sound like a door slam, slap, or stab in a movie. It sounds bigger and it sounds more grand. You know, the sound, it really punches you. Also, the social media aspects of this film. You know, a lot of modern day horror movies don't really play into the fact that social media would be a huge, huge factor. But since the Filippos both have that YouTube background, they get social media and do it in a way that's probably some of the best social media representation I've seen in film, period. And alongside the realism which they gave to social media in this film, they also just wrote teenagers in the perfect type of teenager way. Each of these teenagers in this film just felt like people I could have found at my high school or just any other high school. They felt like actual high schoolers. And I especially saw that through the main character, Mia. You're gonna have people interpreting the way her character is and the decisions that she makes in very different ways. You're gonna get some people who truly believe that what she's doing is justified. Well, you're gonna get other people like me who see what she's doing and you're like, how do you not realize how fucked up your decisions are right now? And how are you falling for this manipulation? You know, and kind of seeing her as the villain of this film almost. I don't want to spoil too much because it's just so good. And Sophie Wilde is fantastic as Mia. At the end of the day, this movie also just really stuck the landing. You know, the end of this film was phenomenal, and I just sat there for a minute in pure bewilderment at the film I had just witnessed. I guess I'm just a bit higher on this film than most people because at the end of the day, my rating for Talk to Me is 4.5 stars. But what's really the most exciting thing about this movie is Michael and Danny Filippo. These guys are going places. According to Letterboxd, they might be doing a Street Fighters movie, which would just be crazy, and I bet they would do a phenomenal job based on their YouTube videos because fights and gore is literally the name of their channel, essentially. Like, that is what they do. Truly, for all YouTubers that want to be filmmakers, these guys are such an inspiration story, telling us that one day, if we keep working hard, we could have a shot too. Anyways, now I want to hear from you guys. Have you seen Talk to Me yet? If you haven't, then you better go and see it, because it is incredible. I am telling you, it's fantastic. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I want to hear everything you have to say. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you inspired by Michael and Danny Filippo? Let me know. If you like these kind of videos and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. This is a very small channel and your support means so much. And if you would like to see another movie review, feel free to check out this one of Oppenheimer. Take care, everyone.